welcoming you to the pre-orientation of Middle East Youth Summit 2026. Okay, so before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Zeran Putri, and I will be the moderator for today's pre-orientation. And we're so excited to discuss about the topics today because we will talking about visa preparation for those of you guys who are interested in participating in Middle East Youth Summit 2026. And for the brief information about Middle East Youth Summit, so for this year summit, we bring theme of Global Muslim Youth Summit. Global Muslim Youth Collaboration for Sustainable Development, and the Middle East Youth Summit itself will be held on March 30 until April 2nd, 2026. Okay, so before we start, I want to know how excited are you to preparing this summit? Please, maybe rate it 1 to 5. Maybe you can type it on the chat. You can then reaction, any reaction in the Zoom. How excited are you for preparing the summit? I haven't seen anyone. Okay, love reaction. Thank you. A 5-1. Oh, 5. I see a lot of you guys rated 5. Okay. Okay, increase the volume. I will try my best to give you guys the best quality of my audio because I am outside here. Okay, thank you so much everyone who responded my question. Okay, so for today's pre-orientation, we will be talking about the visa preparation because we've seen many of the brilliant delegates who succeed and also who failed to joining the international summit, not because they weren't qualified, but because of single missing document or a misunderstanding of the visa type. So today's pre-orientation, we will talking about that single document, which is visa preparation, and we're going to strip away the confusion. So here we have the speaker, Miss Kalila. Are you here?
Yep, I'm here already. Am
Okay,
I
are you
audible,
ready
guys?
to? Yes, you are.
Okay,
Okay, are you ready to present your presentation?
sure. Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Okay, so for those of you guys who have questions, please keep it because we will have the Q&A session later. Okay, so Miss Kalila, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Rani. And hi, everyone. It's nice to see you here. My name is Kalila and will be your speaker today. I will be, I'm sorry, is my voice not clear? Is it clear enough or do I need to speak louder?
In my device, it's fine.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Rani, for the confirmation. Thank you, Rida. I want to say hello to some of the participants first. Um, a minute. Here we have Muhammad Ayan, Huzaifa, we have Mutia, Nurhan Ibrahim, Syahzada Talib, Momin, and we have Nurai, Sofia, Sana. We have many people here. I'm very excited to see you guys. And I also see that we already have some questions, but I will postpone to answer the question till the last minute because the Q&A session is at the end. And in today's session, I will be talking about visa application. So let me share my screen. Can you share the, I'm sorry, can you share the screen? Okay. And anyway, I'm so sorry, guys, if it's a bit noisy here because it's raining. And apologies if you heard like some rainy sounds or some background noise because my house is apparently not equipped with some. Sorry, a minute. Uh, okay, let me share a minute. Wait a minute. Is it visible?
Yes, it is.
Okay, once again, I'm really sorry if you heard like some background noise because it's raining here. So today we will be discussing about the visa application for the Middle East Youth Summit 2026. Um, let's start. Okay, this is about MEYS. So we will learn about leadership and capacity building, intercultural exploration, forum on Islamic ethic and global development, global network, of course, because we will also have speakers and experts. I'm sorry, I mean the speakers who are experts on their um yeah, on their work or on their job, on their work specification. And then we also will have a cultural night, awarding ceremony, and then Islamic heritage and historical learning lessons, because we will visit some site in the place, in the location in Mecca and Medina. And okay, now we'll talk about visa. So, what is actually a visa? It is a formal permission for a non-citizen. So we are not the citizen of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So, for sure, we will need a visa to enter the Kingdom of Saudi. And there are actually many types of visa. The first is visa from embassy, and then we also have visa on arrival, uh, e-visa, which is quite same with the visa on arrival, and then for the Gulf countries resident. So this is disclaimer that for the Gulf countries resident, for example, like United Arab Emirates and also Qatar, Kuwait, Bahrain, and Oman, they don't need visa to enter the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So for delegates here who are originally or the resident of the Gulf countries, you guys don't need visa to enter the Kingdom of Saudi. So you can just visit and then follow or joining our program, and afterwards you can perform Umrah, because apparently our program is also uh, conduct an Umrah, which is part of the Middle East Youth Summit program. Now, okay, so there are many types of visa. There is this Hajj visa. We are not using this one. We will use Umrah visa. You can also use tourist visa, but this is just type of the visas. You will mainly use these two types of visa if you are going to visit Saudi. Um, Not on the Hajj time or not on the uh, pilgrimage time. So you won't choose this kind of visa like business visa, work visa, student visa, and others, resident visa. You will mainly use these two types of visa. And let's see here. Okay, simple guide and simulation. I will show you some of the steps to get your visa. And yeah, I love this quote. Anyway, what's meant for you will come even if the world stands against it. So if you were meant to come to Saudi to perform Umrah, to attend the Middle East Youth Summit, to uh how to say that, to perform ibadah, you will definitely make it even though the world stands against you. Okay, so the first thing first we need to do is to check visitsaudi.com. Let's go to this website. Okay, we will click this one. Sorry, it's Bit lagging my laptop. Mm, I think my connection is a bit unstable because it's raining here. The weather is a bit uh fluttering. Mm, okay, it's visible now. And then we will click this one, get your visa. I'm using myself as an example here. My nationality is Indonesian, and I'm not any of the above. I'm not a holder of Schengen or US or the UK tourist visa holder, and I'm not a Gulf countries resident. So I click this one. So if how to say that this shows the result for my nationality and the type of this one because I'm not none of the above. So there are several options that I can apply visa to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The first one is through embassy or consulate, and the second one is through authorized visa offices, and the last one is for transit or stopover visa. And for this one, usually we how to say that it is for those who are actually plan to go to other country. I mean, Saudi Arabia is only for transit or only for stopover. But during that transit, you will get like 4 days or 96 hours. So it's a it's 4 day, and you can perform Umrah. You can actually follow the Middle East Youth Summit program during that time, but you need to have how to say that you need to have a valid ticket from your country to another country. So Saudi Arabia is only for transit or stopover, and usually you will need to fly with Flynas or Saudia because those two airlines equip you with this kind of visa. So you need to choose or you need to uh, book your flight using those two airlines. I don't really know if is it possible via other airlines, but as far as I know, it's only for Saudia or Flynas. And this is through the embassy and consulate. Let's click here. This will show us which embassy is the nearest to our location. And for this one, this is other than the embassy, but also the office that can authorize our visa, or the office in which we can apply our visa to. So we'll click both of them. And most of the countries, they have the authorized visa officers as well as the embassy. So with regards to the embassy, we'll change this into English. And for this one, we will choose like Indonesia. Okay, but unfortunately, the visa service center is temporarily closed in my country. You probably can also check this link. Sorry, I will go back to my presentation. You will go to visitsaudi.com, and then you can check whether or not the authorized visa office can accommodate your visa to Kingdom of Saudi Arabia or no. But unfortunately, in my country, it's temporarily closed. So, okay, I'm sorry, there are several offices in my country. So, one of the offices are temporarily closed. But for the other office, it's, yeah, they are open. So you can open this one authorized visa offices. So you don't need to go to the embassy, and then you can how to say that, you can apply for visa directly from the website, and then after that you go to the visa office to authorize or to for finalization of your visa. That's it for the visa authorized visa offices. But for the a minute for the um embassy, or is my country? Why don't I see? Okay, Republic of Indonesia. Okay, this actually, I actually opened this website for many times now, but that's a bit how to say that, confusing, because when we click, it go back to the main website within which we can apply our visa. So here we can apply for visit, Umrah, and then nationality we can, okay, none of the above, Indonesia. Okay. So actually, if you are using the KSA website, you will be redirected to visa service centers like this one. You can go to the office, or you can apply from Nusuk. Nusuk is actually an app. And from Nusuk, you can apply for your visa and also for Umrah. But as far as I know, it's not all of the country eligible to apply visa from Nusuk. So the other way is to a minute. Hmm, Okay, I don't think this is possible for. Oh, let's do it this way. Okay, from here you can start the A visa, but this is only for several countries, for 60 countries, if I'm not mistaken. And then you will click the start the application, and afterwards you will see the list of countries which can apply for e-visa. Let's see here. Okay, there are the list of eligible nationalities. We have South Africa, Albania, Germany, under Australia, Austria, and so on until Ukraine. You can read whether or not your country is listed here. If your country is listed here, you can start by filling this form. Unfortunately, Indonesia is not listed as eligible for e-visas. If your country is listed, then lucky for you. You can, how to say that, you can directly apply from this website. So really choose all pilgrimage and then choose the date of arrival. Our program is starting from 30 of March until April the 2nd. And then you can see here, just, I'm sorry, leave the country. Let's just click it. For example, you want to go to Saudi in 29th of March, and then you can put your email here. Next page. Oh, I'm sorry, this is wrong. Okay, I can still do it though. So yeah, and then you can add your name here, full name, passport number, date of birth. For example, traveler, Malila, and then Taihan, date of birth. For example, I'm sorry, 2018th. Okay, and then place of birth. Let's country Indonesia. Unfortunately, the country listed here. I'm sorry. Woman, sex of birth, and then single, for example, employment, I'm an employee, and then just put some data here, and then you can fill your passport number here, and then nationality. But here, unfortunately, the nationality is only based on the um countries listed eligible for the e-visa. This is just an example. And then passport expression. It requires your passport to be valid until 6 months from your arrival or from your, a minute. Okay, this is not applicable. And then you can say no here. And then you can add traveler. And afterwards, you will need to pay some of the here type of accommodation. You can fill your hotel, and then the person, or I'm sorry, the name of accommodation. You can choose hotel, for example, and then you can fill the hotel's name, and then address, and also the mail address. For the mail address, you can put YBB's address for this. And then are the other accommodation, this is up to you whether or not you will use other accommodation during your visit to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia? Okay, for example, okay, this is an error because I type it just for example, but that is how you fill the form. So if you are from the countries eligible for the e-visa, you can how to say that you can fill this form, and then for the hotel, you actually need to, how to say that, you will need to pay for the first installment for you to be able to get the hotel name from the Youth Break the Boundaries. And after that, you will get the email from us detailing about the hotel, and then the how to say that, the itinerary for all of the activities, our activities, the Middle East Youth Summit in Saudi Arabia for 4 days. And after that, you can fill it here and submit to the to the website. And afterwards, if I'm not mistaken, you will need to pay for the for if I'm not mistaken, 90 something euros. Yeah, for 90 something euros, if I'm not mistaken. But if your country is not listed for the e-visa, again, you will need to go to the embassy, or you will need to come to the authorized visa office that are available in your country. Or if you have like a travel agent in your country, you can also apply to them, and you can contact Youth Break the Boundaries for the hotel details and then itinerary details. But for that, you will need to apply for the first installment payment. I think that is for the visa application. Wait a minute, I will explain again if any of you don't understand the material that I deliver. Okay. Mm, we already did this all. And then yeah, for the e-visa, you will need to wait for 3 to 5 days to get your visa result. But for those whose country is not eligible for the e-visa, I think that takes a bit longer compared to the e-visa. That depends on the country and depends on the travel agent or the embassy you're applying to. So it's different for every country. Congratulations. This is just, for example, if your visa is accepted, so you can go to the Middle East Youth Summit 2026. And this is do and don'ts if you apply your visa through the website that I've shown you before. Um, Please fill it carefully, because we need to, uh, how to say that, we need to fill it exactly like the exact same to our passport. And then we must use professional photo, passport validity as at least 6 months, and then medical insurance. And we have to, of course, double check the document. And this is the don'ts. This is don'ts. I think you already understand this. Don't use blurry scans, omit middle name, just write down your full name, and don't apply too late. And please pay attention if there is need some vaccination requirement. And also write all of your previous travel. I think that's all for the presentation today. I will stop sharing and start answering the question, because I see there are a lot of questions already. And if only some of you are still confused or still didn't understand about the material that I deliver, I will explain it again. But for now, I will start answering the question. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Kalila, for the insightful tips for preparing the visa for those of you guys who interested in applying this Middle East Youth Summit. And while you're presenting earlier, there are a lot of discussions going on in the Zoom chat. Maybe we can explain it later. But before that, we can documentate this session first. So if you guys able to on the camera, please do it because we will if you're able to turn on your camera, please turn on because yeah, we will documentate this session and also we can get to know you guys better. Okay, I will wait for you guys to turn on the camera. Wow, there are three persons who have raised their hand. I think there's have many questions regarding this topics. Thank you so much for your excitement. Okay, I still wait for the other participants to turn on their camera. Okay. Is there anyone who can turn on your camera? I will wait a few minutes. Okay, we'll just documentate this session right away. Okay, is the operator ready to screenshot? I think yes. So, okay, I will count down in three. Okay, I will count down in three, two, one. Smile. Okay, once again, prepare your best smile in three, two, one. Okay, once again, three. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of discussions here in the chat Zoom, and also there are participants who have raised their hand. So we'll just begin the Q&A session right now. Okay, we'll start from Muhammad Ayan. You can ask and unmute yourself. Sorry, your voice, we can't hear your voice.
Hello, am I audible now?
Yes.
Yes, or now it is.
So I had a question related to the payment, the first batch payment. On my website, like my portal, I don't get any payment to pay. So I think there is a technical error that can be solved. Can you help me with that? I'm not getting any payment to pay.
I'm sorry, I don't really hear it. Can you explain it to me again, Rani? Because it's raining here.
Yeah,
Okay, no
so
problem.
okay, so
Yeah,
Muhammad Ayan is not haven't received any payment information, right?
yeah. On my payment section in my portal of Middle East Youth Summit.
Oh, so you cannot do payment for Middle East Youth Summit. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
there is nothing to pay on the
Ah,
portal. Yeah.
okay. Wait a minute. I actually haven't checked the website now. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I will also talk to the team that some of the participant cannot pay. But have you paid for the $10 for the
Yeah, I have
registration?
paid that. Yeah, I have.
Okay, I will speak to the team now, and hopefully they will how to say that? Hopefully they will fix it soon. I already spoke to the team.
Okay.
Minute. Okay, we will wait for the reply. In the meantime, we will move to the next question. I and I spoke to the team and we will wait for their answer, okay? We will move to the next question.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so the next question, we'll give it to
Are you okay, Rani? I think she's lagging now. Juwairiyah, can you hear me?
Hello, I can hear you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Uh, I'm good. I'm good. I have a small question to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to clarify. So on the website, I was reading the rules and regulations on how to enter the competition, and
Mm-hmm.
it was clearly not stated that participants would need to secure their own sponsors if selected for a fully funded spot. So now, when I'm joining all these meetings, they're saying that I have to get my own sponsorships. I have to pay for visa, and I still have to pay for first installments. So now, how does that work? That if you told us that we have to pay, if we are fully funded, it doesn't make sense.
Okay, thank you for the question. I will answer this question because probably this question is also asked by other participant. So, for the fully funded delegates, for those who are wishing to apply for the fully funded delegates for the Middle East Youth Summit, the first thing first is that you need to pay for $10. You already did that for the submission of your essay, and for the other informations, that $10 is goes for the people. I mean, that goes for the reviewer who review all of your visa and all of your data. So that $10 is spent for it for the people who review your essay, and then we will review your essay and we will announce those who are eligible for the fully funded interview. Okay, that is the first thing. And afterwards, you will need to, a minute, you will need to apply for visa. But for visa application, you will need to put some details like hotel details and then itinerary details. But for that, you have to apply for first installment payment. Do you have to apply for the first installment payment? No, not at all. You don't have to pay for the first installment payment because that is actually non-refundable. So for you guys, if you are sure for your participation in the Middle East Youth Summit 2026, you can directly pay for the first installment payment. But if you're still unsure or you want to wait for the interview result, whether or not you are accepted for the fully funded or whether or not you are invited to the fully funded interview, you don't need to apply for the first installment payment. So I hope that is clear. We don't require you to pay for the first installment payment to go for the Middle East Youth Summit. You have the choice to wait until you get the news whether or not you are invited to the interview session for the
Oh,
fully funded, or whether or not you are accepted. Yes, Juairia, you can continue.
yes, I'm sorry
Uh-huh.
to interrupt, but I have something to tell you. So
Mm-hmm.
I know. Okay, now that you say we have to pay, wouldn't it be better if you guys added it into the terms and regulations on the website so that we would know where to get the money from? Because if it's fully funded, some of us cannot afford it. So we thought it would be inclusive of when we submitted the essay. So now we need help. We need, because on the terms and regulations it never say that we need to collect money to pay for the installments. So now please can you clarify with me, like what I'm supposed to do about the money, because it's hard for some of us to just get $300
Yeah,
to pay.
you don't need you as I've mentioned before, you don't need to pay for the first installment payment. That is actually also mentioned in the guidelines. So you don't have to pay for the first installment payment. Just pay a minute, guys. Okay. You can pay once you're sure about your participation, but if you're unsure, you don't have to pay, okay? I hope that's answering the question. Okay, we'll move.
Okay, I'm still not
Mm-hmm.
satisfied, but it does, it's a bit, okay, it's like, okay.
Yeah, we will renew the website. It's actually mentioned in the guideline, but if you feel bothered with the
And
website,
also, they didn't mention, I'm sorry again, but like they didn't mention on the Instagram post, they didn't mention anything about payment for visas or plane and hotel. They said everything is included. So then, now why do we have to go and get a sponsorship and get money to pay for visa, hotel, and
okay.
plane tickets? Because I thought
And
if you were fully funded, everything would be included.
how can I explain this to you? Okay, so it's actually mentioned in the guidelines. Yes, please wait, Abdurrahim. Uh, it's actually mentioned in the guidelines that you don't have to pay. Why? We have the fully funded program for some people, but of course, we want you to join our program whether or not you are accepted as fully funded. So that's why we put a sponsor in our pre-orientation, so you don't have to wait for the fully funded announcement. You can ask the sponsor to pay for your program to go to the Saudi Arabia to follow our program. So you don't have to wait. I mean, you can have other source of money if you want to go to Saudi Arabia other than waiting for our fully funded announcement. Thank you. Let's move to the next question. We have I'm sorry, we have Abderrahim. You want to ask some question, Abderrahim?
Yes, can you listen to me?
Mm-hmm.
I have a problem with the website because I submitted before sending the list file about my name. I mean the participant guidance. Can I send it in email?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it clearly. You can submit what kind of file?
I mean the participant guidance about my name and my address and other information.
Okay. Can you uh wait, can you list your name and also your email to me, personal in the chat? I will speak to the team afterwards and then we will wait for the result. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Anytime. Okay. I think we have Rida here. Please.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Hello, Kalila. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, Rida?
I'm fine. I have two questions. I didn't understand how we will apply for the visa on the basis of just our letter of acceptance because we don't have any hotel details. And I also don't know how to apply for the funding or the sponsorship because I applied many of the in many companies of my country, Pakistan, but these companies are not offering any sponsorship and partnership. Can you please guide me how I apply for the sponsorship? I attended your last session, but I didn't get the point how we applied for the sponsorship. And the other thing is the letter of acceptance which we got on over the website. You on MEYS website, is it ensure that we are the participants, or for all of us, or for it's there's the letter of acceptance for those who want to apply for the sponsorship? Can you please answer these questions and confusions, because it created so much mess and confused.
Okay, I'll try to answer your question. The first is you don't really understand. You don't really understand about the visa application. So, if you see, you can go to the website. A minute. Mm, okay, I send it to the chat. Please check their website whether or not your country is listed in the website for e-visa. If your country is listed, you can apply by yourself online through that website. But if your country is not listed, unfortunately, you have to go to the embassy or authorized visa office for visa application. That's for the first question. For the second question, do you have to apply for sponsor? No, that's up to you. The, the sponsor is only for, how to say that? The sponsor is to fund you or uh, to help you to go to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to follow our agenda. But if your country is not, I'm sorry, if the companies in your country not offering you any sponsorship, maybe you need to specify in which uh, in which sector they work, and please, how to say that, um make sure that your values or the values you were offering to the company is match their values, so they will probably think, or probably, how to say that, they will think that you are capable for sponsorship, because of course they will give you money, and you will for sure you will need to do the return on investment for their company. I hope that's answering. Okay, Rani, can you take over the uh this,
Okay. Yeah,
please?
okay. Okay, thank you so much everyone who have
One question. Salam alaikum.
wait a minute. Okay. Okay, I'm so sorry. My signal is bad. Okay, so due to limited of time we have right now, I think we have to wrap this session. But before that, I think Ms. Kalila will be answering one more questions here from the chat. Yes. You're still.
Yeah, thank you. We have so many questions here. Yeah, for everyone who newly joined, I'll be answering question from Raihan. We will upload this recording to the YouTube so you can access it later. And for the, I'm sorry, for the, we have Samira here. I'm sorry, we have Samira here. My nationality is Myanmar, but currently I'm studying in Malaysia. So, yeah, I think you should go to the embassy or to travel agent or to authorized visa office, because apparently you are not Malaysian, which is listed for the e-visa. You are uh, people of Myanmar, so you need to go to the embassy and authorized visa office. Do the fully funded candidates get their funding from business? No, the fully funded get the funding from us, actually, from the Youth Break the Boundaries. So the sponsor, how to say that? While you were waiting for the result of the fully funded interview for the fully funded participant, you can also apply for the sponsor to fund you to go to the Middle East Youth Summit. So you don't have to like being nervous all the time to wait for the result of the interview. Yeah. Okay. I hope that's clear, Abdullah. Uh, and other than that, I want to clarify one little updates from the team. In the website, it is mentioned that the announcement for fully funded interview is from February 1st. The announcement for fully funded interview will be announced from February 1st to February 5th, but due to the surge of participant registration at the end of January, we will postpone the announcement until 7th of February because apparently we have like 300 something participant. That's why we need to do a review for a lot more time because there was a surge of participant in the late of January. I hope you understand this matter because we will announce the fully funded interview in 7th of January. The last time I will be answering from Hashim. I'm from Ethiopia and I need to sorry to apply for the visa. Yeah, you can apply your visa to the embassy because Ethiopia is not listed for the e-visa. Ethiopia is not listed for the e-visa, so you must go to the embassy. But for that, maybe you will need to how to say that you will need for the hotel booking and also the itinerary. But for that, you will need to apply for the first installment. Again, that is not mandatory. You can apply for it for the first installment. You can how to say that it's not mandatory. You can do it. You can also not do it. So it's up to you. But for visa, that is required, I think. You can apply your visa once the result of fully funded is out. Yes, if you can do a hotel booking by yourself, if you can do for the self-funded, that's okay. If you are fully funded self-funded participant, that's okay. You can do that. Will we apply for tourist visa? Yes, you will apply for tourist visa or for Umrah visa because we are not business. We are not doing some work there. It's for Umrah and for visit. But those all visa is possible to do Umrah because Umrah is right for every Muslim. So I think that's all. Yeah, you can apply for tourist visa or for Umrah visa.
Okay.
That's all for today because our
Okay, thank you so much.
Mhm.
Okay, so thank you so much for Ms. Kalila for answering all the questions from the participants. I hope all the answer can clear your concern and questions regarding this event, which is Middle East Youth Summit. Okay, so we're also sorry, apologize for everyone.
Okay, I think there is some connection issues with Zahrani. So
Okay, so sorry, my signal is bad. Yeah,
mhm.
so I think the question and answer session wraps up this pre-orientation session. I'm so sorry if there's a lot of questions that I haven't answered yet here. We once again thank you so much for your participations here. Thank you so much also for Miss Kalila to present the materials. I hope you guys can still